Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, what are they thinking about? What's going on in their heads right now? What are they thinking about? We're going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot for the Divine Feminine. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot deck for the Divine Masculine. Please feel free to switch roles if it doesn't match, well, to match your specific experience. Okay, because we are all the divine masculine and we are all the divine feminine. Okay. Also, I am offering 10-minute free readings for all of my new subscribers. Just let me know that you subscribed. You could email me at marybethtwinflame@yahoo.com and let me know that you subscribed, and you can ask me one open-ended question and I'll get that back to you. Again, that is for new subscribers. Okay, and then also at the end of this video, if you're interested, I have this superpower where I can help unblock on many different things, it seems, for people, and I invoke spirit, and I just energetically unblock for people. So if your soul gives me permission, if you're interested, that's at the end of my video. You'd stay tuned for that. Okay, so, and if you're interested in any kind of readings or coaching, look at my description box below, and I have all that information down there. Okay, so let's start. Let's ask. Beautiful divine feminines. Let's start with the divine feminine. What are you thinking about right now? What's going on? What are you thinking about? In general, two cards in general for divine feminine. What are you thinking about for divine feminine collective? Divine feminine collective, what's going on? Two cards. What are you thinking about? Oh, okay. So the Five of Cups is here. So the divine feminine thinking about wounds, feeling wounded, feeling hurt, really thinking about that. That's very interesting. So this is, I think, inner child wounds, just so you know, that are coming up, and that is the twin flames job, is to bring up the inner child wounds in, out of you, as it is a soul relationship. It is a divine relationship. Okay, so so divine feminine thinking about the wounds happening, and that's interesting. So it's reversed though. So this is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about planning. It's about making decision, but it's almost like the divine feminine wants to start making plans and wants to start making decisions, but just feeling very stuck right now. Just really can't get the divine feminine, just can't get their minds off of their wounds that are going on, which is what the soul wants. Unfortunately, I know it sounds horrible, but that's what the soul wants. The soul wants the divine feminine to concentrate on the wounds, because that's the only way to release, that's the only way to heal, and that is part of the twin flame journey. A big part of the twin flame journey is to heal these wounds. Okay, let's ask the divine masculine side. What is going on? What is the divine masculine feeling right now for the divine masculine collective, please? Two cards. What is the divine masculine? Oh, that was not a shuffle. Sorry about that. That was not a shuffle. Divine masculine, what is going on? What are you thinking about right now? Beautiful divine masculines. Two cards. What are you thinking about? Okay, interesting. So for a divine masculine, thinking about accelerated motion, thinking about success, thinking about, yeah, that's beautiful. Divine masculines, and that does make sense that your divine masculine side would be a bit more balanced, right? So the divine feminine is about shadow, so it makes sense that the divine feminine side would be focused on wounds, because the divine feminine is the subconscious mind, and the divine masculine is the conscious mind. And so what is the conscious mind of the divine masculine trying to do? Trying to take action, right? Accelerate, make a move, and be successful in some way. Thinking about how to be successful. Okay, so let's now ask just one more round for clarifiers for the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine thinking about? Two cards, please. 2 cards for the Divine Feminine Collective. For the Divine Feminine Collective, 2 more cards. Yep, so we have 8 of Wands, so that's interesting. So 8 of Wands came out upright for the Divine Masculine, but 8 of Wands came out reversed for the Divine Feminine. So we got a match here, except one is upright, one is reversed. So on the Divine Masculine side, so they call this card Energy, Surge, and Communication. That's interesting. So it's almost like, if we're looking at it in that way, that the Divine Masculine does want some sort of communication, and the Divine Feminine is just kind of feeling blocked. The Divine Feminine is blocked from having that conversation, feeling they can't have that conversation. So that's interesting. And the other thing on the Divine Feminine side that came up is King of Pentacles. So thinking about, so they call this card stable, but it's reversed. So for the Divine Feminine, not feeling very stable right now, which again makes sense, not, because these wounds are coming up. So that's very powerful. So it's very powerful because when it comes up to the surface, it's time, right? It's time to do something about it. It's time to shake things up. It's time to release these wounds, okay? So the soul's kind of blocking these decisions, not making any decisions right now until this is taken care of. These are your inner child wounds. I do coaching on this if you're interested, if you want to see my description box below. Divine Feminine, thinking about maybe how to stabilize. Okay, and then anything else we want to say about the Divine Masculine? Anything else on what the Divine Masculine is thinking about right now? 2 cards for the Divine Masculine. For the Divine Masculine Collective, 2 cards. 2 cards for the Divine Masculine Collective. Yep. So really working on that root chakra. So the root chakra, that is feeling safe, that is feeling, like prosperous. The root chakra, of course, is feeling grounded, and it's like, rooting you into the earth, and really feeling stabilized. And so thinking about really getting that. Well, really, the Divine Masculine is kind of making this happen, doing really well, along with the Strength card, right? So we got power. So the Divine Masculine really, taking back their power right now, okay? So that's beautiful. But let's get advice for both, and it really makes sense because the Divine Feminine we're all the Divine Masculine, we're all the Divine Feminine. It seems like we're all just a little bit more balanced in our Divine Masculine than our Divine Feminine, which makes sense because the Divine Feminine is the subconscious mind, represents the subconscious mind. The Divine Masculine represents the conscious mind. All right, so let's talk about the Divine Masculine. What guidance is for the Divine Masculine? What guidance is for the Divine Masculine for the collective? Mayhem. Your manifestation is happening. Current issues reveals past wound. Spiritual growth. Hang tight. So maybe a little chaos is going on. Oh, that makes total sense, right? So it's like, Divine Masculines, you're trying to manifest something right now, but is going through a little bit of a chaos. It's not quite manifesting. And so they're like, hang on tight. Don't stop. Don't quit. You could do it. So basically this whirlwind is going on, and you're hanging on tight, and it's almost like the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune card, where if you're holding on, if you're in the middle of the Wheel of Fortune, then you're staying stabilized and you're not getting all dizzy. But if you're hanging on to the outer Wheel of Fortune, you're getting dizzy, you're being knocked around, you're hitting the ground. And so they're saying, it's healing past wounds, it's spiritual growth, and hang on. You're doing great. You're doing great, Divine Masculine. Okay. Divine Feminine, what is the guidance for beautiful divine feminine? What is the guidance for beautiful divine feminine spirit for the collective? What is the guidance? Heart mind union, harmony of heart, joy, vision with mind, plan, action, faster manifestation, highest vibration. Yeah. So basically, what this is saying for beautiful divine feminines is that when you have a union within yourself, right? When you have this union of heart and mind inside yourself, then you have harmony. Okay, but if you're fragmented and you're not in harmony with yourself, then you're not in the flow anymore. Okay, so so what they're saying is to be in harmony of your heart, you need to feel that joy, like what brings you joy. So go after that, like what's going to bring you joy. And then with your mind, like what's that plan, what's that action that you're going to take, right? To make that manifest. So they're both about manifestation, actually. Both these are about manifesting. And so with the divine masculine, divine feminine, so with the divine masculine, they're kind of in the mayhem right now, waiting for this manifestation to happen. And the universe is saying, "Hang on," because it's doing its stuff. It's happening. Things are coming up. Whereas with the divine feminine is also manifesting. Just you need to be in a little bit more of a higher vibration to get there. Okay, so bring your heart in, bring that passion in, bring that joy in, bring that love in. Love is really the answer to everything. Loving yourself, loving your soul, loving your twin flame, like that really is the answer, and that brings you to a higher vibration and a higher vibration manifestation. Okay, and now let's also see what they want to say to each other. So we'll use this deck to see what the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know, and we'll pick a couple out of the bag here today. But what does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know for the collective? One card. Divine masculine wants the divine, I can still feel you. So the divine masculine letting the divine feminine know, I can still feel you, which makes sense, right? I don't know about you, but the way I understand is that twin flames are connected energetically, maybe even through the chakra system. So that makes sense. That's what they're saying. There's no mistake about it. And we're going to use this deck for the divine feminine. What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know, Spirit? What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? One card, please. One card. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me, but it came out reversed. So it's almost like the divine feminine is saying, I wish I didn't tell you how much you really meant to me, you know? So it's almost like they want to take it back. It's like they probably did tell the divine masculine, and now they wish they didn't. They wish they didn't. So that's what they want you to know. Now let's also grab a couple from the bag. What else? Just two. I'm just going to pick two. What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? Looks like the first couple that come out. What does the divine masculine want the divine oh, that's good. Okay, so the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know that they have clarity now. That they have clarity on the situation. Okay. And what else does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? The divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know that when they were with them, they were wearing a mask. Okay, so what does that mean? That means they were hiding their true selves. They really weren't showing who they truly were. They were wearing that mask of who I think you want me to be versus who they really were. Okay, and then the third thing they want to say the divine feminines, yeah, they're actually wondering, why did this relationship end? They really kind of don't know, and I can explain that if you're interested. I do coaching on this, and I can explain why. I would say both parties, both divine masculine and divine feminine, actually don't know why the relationship ended, and I can explain that to you. There's a very good reason for that. Okay, and so what does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Three. We're just going to quickly pick three for the collective, please. What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Oh, too many. Okay. So the divine feminine The divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know that they're starting to gain courage. So that's awesome. The divine feminine also wants the divine masculine to know that they want engagement. They want an engagement with you. And the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know that they feel like you're their soulmate. So the divine feminine just feels like, yeah, just feels like that their divine masculine is their soulmate. That's what they want you to know. And yeah, the divine feminine wants their divine masculine to know that they're going through some challenges right now, which makes sense because of the cards we pulled. You know, they're feeling like unstable, you know, they're feeling these wounds right now, right? So they're going through some challenges. And then the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know, I'm trying to be in a better place. I'm trying to be in a better place. Yep. So that makes total sense, and it matches exactly what this is saying, you know, getting into a higher vibration. That's a better place for sure. Okay, so let's see what the blocks are. So let's do that. Let's just pull 4 and see what comes out. What are the blocks, Spirit? What is blocking, or what is going well? We could ask that too. Like, what is going well between the divine masculine and divine feminine, and what is blocking between the divine? Like, what's blocking them between the divine masculine and divine feminine? 4 cards, please. All right. So looks like we do have 4 blocks. Okay. So. And it looks like for on the masculine side, forcing. So when the divine masculine is forcing things to happen, that is going to cause a block. So the antidote to that forcing, because that's the excess spiritual, would be focus, commitment, being methodical, having direction, trusting in the divine, feeling calm, having willpower. Okay. Instead of forcing the issue, just being committed to it, being focused, trusting in the divine, that's going to happen, okay? So that would block, because this is a divine relationship. You have to be in, I'm sorry, it's a divine relationship. It's a divine relationship. That's all I got to say. Okay, nervous. Okay, so this is on the feminine side. Spiritual feminine, this is what's blocking feeling nervous. So maybe they're feeling nervous, like, hey, this is never gonna happen, like I'm never gonna be with my twin flame. It's like they're nervous. It's like I just don't see it ever coming to fruition, and that's like almost like an insufficient amount. It's like it's not balanced, but it's not too much, it's insufficient. And so again, what makes I would say the antidote to feeling nervous is compassion for yourself, compassion for your twin flame, focusing on self, introspection, using your intuition. Okay, that would be looking thoughtfully, examining what it really is, having a new perspective. Okay, that will take out that nervousness. The nervousness is what's blocking. Okay, and then on the masculine side we have fighting. So if you're fighting with your divine feminine, or if you're fighting with others, it doesn't have to be your divine feminine. If you're fighting with the government, if you're fighting with coworkers, if you're fighting with friends, if you're fighting with family, that's going to block your twin flame connection. Okay, and so the antidote to that would be having more courage, being more giving, feeling more joy, feeling more confident, really like forward going, not looking at the past, being forward and being organized. Okay, and then the next thing is for feminine, cold. So being cold, right? So what does this mean? What's blocking the relationship is, well, it's the opposite of being warm. So when you feel a warmness and when you feel that love, it's like an unconditional love, right? So the antidote to cold is patience, peace, nurturing, feeling like receiving, being receptive, being open to feeling the love from your divine masculine. So this is what's blocking the relationship at this time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick energy for everyone. I have the superpower where I invoke spirit and I help release trapped emotion to help unblock. So, we're going to try to unblock, I'm sorry, try to release the fighting, the nervousness, forcing, and feeling cold. So, you can give me permission. Your soul can give me permission. If not, it'll be blocked. Okay. I'm sorry. Ground yourself first. I apologize. Ground yourself. Imagine your root chakra grounding all the way deep into the center of the earth, and allow that beautiful energy to rise back up into your body. And then imagine from your God source chakra a beautiful white light coming into your body all the way down. Okay, and then once it all connects inside your body, the light, just let it expand all the way out around the earth. Okay, and when you're ready, you can ask I'm asking your soul for permission. If yes, just say out loud that your soul gives me permission. All right, please, okay, any story or imprint or pattern or inner child wound, past life wound, ancestral wound, any other kind of wound, any other conscious or unconscious reason that is blocking twin flames, please, delete, de-story, uncreate, vaporize across all timelines, all vibrations, all dimensions, across all time and space, past, present, and future. Thanks be to God, and so it is. All right, well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Um, Thank you so much for watching this channel. I really appreciate all of you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.